Can anybody see me? I don't know if I've managed to reconnect or if we are starting a fresh stream. We will find out. Hey, thanks. Thoric is there. Bruce is there. Did it reconnect on the same stream or did it start a fresh one for you? Just out of curiosity. We'll have to see what the YouTube sitch here is as well. I tried to do that as fast as I dang well could. Looks new, says Thoric. Bummer. Oh well. What can you do? That means YouTube is certainly going to be starting a new stream as well. So let's see. Hey Charles, Frishizo, howdy. Did you guys find, is this a fresh stream for y'all on YouTube as well? Jake says same on YouTube for me. Okay, interesting. Hey, good to see you again, Coppermine. Thanks all for coming back. I once again apologize for these technical challenges. Steel Neko, hey, refreshed into a 7 stream streak. Nice. I do hope that this doesn't count as a stream missed for anybody else that's trying to maintain their streak. I didn't consider that. Bro's got that quick SSD boot up. It is pretty fast. Thankfully. Whether this is actually going to fix it or not is another question. But I surely hope so. We shall find out. I really don't think that stutter was normal though. That was a very strange pattern. Yeah, like I said, I could see my GPU utilization just ramping up and down and up and down. And that's what I saw it doing last night as well when the stutter started. Last night though, it was in Genshin Impact of all games. But I hope this isn't like my GPU starting to bite the dust somehow. Jake says the silence probably KO'd all the people who were just about to fall asleep. It was part of the experience. That's right. Everyone had a chance to just drift off before I reappear. Alaric says, oh, I should have been evil and redeemed 5 minutes of gameplay when I was stuttering. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. I also probably would not have been able to follow up on that. Hey, John, how you doing? Welcome back. Good to see ya. We just got back on here after having to restart. Happy 40-month subversary. That is a great many months, John. John says, so happy to be here, man. I hope you're doing amazing. Been dying to hear your thoughts on the Game Awards announcements. Any chance we will see a video? You are probably the 5th or 6th person tonight to ask for a Game Awards reaction video, so it's definitely going to happen. I haven't even had a chance to catch up on all of the announcements or winners yet, so I'll have to do a little recap for myself, and then I'll probably do like a top 10 most exciting thing video or something like that, and try and get that out pretty quick because you know the internet moves fast. A week from now everyone will have forgotten about the Game Awards, so I'll try and do that in the next day or two here. That's my plan. Oh hey, look at the game is ready to go. In theory. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave it on the ultra preset. We'll try DLSS quality and see if that will maybe not stutter the way it was. It'd be real nice if it didn't. Starshin, welcome back on in. Oh frick, is it stuttering again? Oh, come on.
Hello there. You must be the ASMR nerd, right?
I think it's doing the same stupid stuttering.
Then what before any of
It's weird to me because when I tested a free flight previously, I didn't have this issue. But that was on a different graphics driver. I wonder if this latest driver is just causing issues. Because it looks like it's going to stutter just the same. I could try dropping to some lower graphics presets, but... Is it an issue with streaming while playing? Like, it shouldn't be.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish?
God, this is so frustrating, you guys. I don't have a 4090 for this. This is not what I bought a 4090 for.
Today we'll be flying in a...
I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, let's just try turning things down here a little bit. This, I don't know, it's not a GPU bottleneck, that's the thing though.
Cessna 172 Skyhawk.
I mean, that's a little bitter, but it's still pretty stuttery. But this might be playable. It's still pretty herky-jerky though.
It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are.
This is like kind of
let the good times roll.
hard to watch, isn't it? Larynx, you jerk. You jerk. Yeah, when I tested this out in just free flight mode, I did not have this issue originally. Sadie Meg says I'm off now, but I've got a few weeks off, so hopefully catch the stream for longer next time. Have a good Christmas. Hey, same to you, Sadie Megs. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for chilling. And what is that truck? That truck. The freaking hydraulics on that truck. Oh, amazing. That is so good. What that truck doing?
I know the plane is majestic, but you should see it in the air.
That is so freaking funny. Look at it go, man. Just bouncing. Oh man, it's done. It's done. The truck makes it so much better. Got that 1930s refresh rate, right? The Stoner Shed is just going all right, aside from the technical issues we're having here. Oh, it's bouncing again. Look at it go. Look at it go. All right, we'll just try getting in the truck or in the plane. Maybe this is just like while we're on foot somehow. Maybe once we're in the plane.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
No, it's still awful.
After taking off, we will climb to 1,700 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view.
We'll try.
Why don't you start the engine for us?
All right, how do I start the engine? Right bumper. Start procedure. Yeah, what? Are you guys not gonna tell me? Because I don't remember how to start any of this. This is terrible. This is so bad. Okay, can the game not give me a prompt how to start this thing? You would think they would tutorialize the career mode. I don't know what buttons to press, you guys. Oh man. It does not say. Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. I pressed left bumper.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction.
I'm such an idiot.
9 knots. So we'll be taking off from runway 29. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
It's still pretty choppy. Oh, we'll see it once we get in the air. Maybe it won't be so bad. But if it's unmanageable in the air, then
after releasing the
we'll have
brakes
to do something
and
else.
applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help. Release the parking brakes.
Thank you, AI man.
Otherwise, we're not going anywhere.
M5 ASMR. Hey, welcome. M5 ASMR says, I'm new to ASMR. Do you have any advice for me? I'll just get out there, make content. That's what I would say. Just don't be too much of a perfectionist about it. Just get out there and make some. Do something you enjoy. Because you're gonna hate yourself if you're sitting there making a video. You're 10 minutes in doing a trigger you hate doing. You're not going to enjoy it. So make content that you can enjoy making. Those are my biggest tips. Charles Darwin says it wants you to play Indiana Jones. Oh dear. Hey John Tracy, thank you. Garmin is such a cool brand, says Jake. I guess, I don't know what Garmin does these days. I mean, they used to make consumer GPS, but maybe not so much anymore. Ryan says, man, you've been live so long, I took a nap and came right back to the vid. Hey, I'm glad you can join us now that we're actually trying to get some gameplay in. I agree, Frishisa. The AI voice is a pretty weird choice for a game of this caliber. Alright. You know, it is beautiful, Stoner Shen, if it actually didn't run like garbage. Although it looks like my GPU utilization has more or less leveled off, so let's give it a shot here. Okay, right bumper X to release that parking brake.
Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Alright, let's throttle up. Here we go.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Okay, this is running all right now. This looks a lot smoother. Yeah, it's not even a particularly good AI voice. I agree.
Knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
Nice.
Perfect climbing attitude and speed.
Why, thank you.
You know what you're doing. We're approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
I extremely do not know what I'm doing, Mr. Instructor Man.
300 feet above the ground, I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing. You can start turning left.
Alright, let's start banking left. Alright, okay. So far, so good. Yeah, this is running fine now.
And prepare for the next turn.
I wonder if it's just an issue on the ground. Maybe it's some sort of, yeah, performance issue on the ground. I wish I knew.
Turn left again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 1,700 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
Above the traffic pattern. Bro, this AI voice is killing me. I can't.
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful.
Thanks, AI man. I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they? Bruh.
There we are. 1,700 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around, see our airport. Let's fly over it.
You can look at the airport with a smart LB and A. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh shoot, I got a bank. This looks like an unsafe angle, I gotta say. Also, we might have climbed a little high.
Fantastic. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
He's so awkward and so unnatural. Garmin makes super fancy running watches now? Okay, that's cool. Where am I going?
Well done.
Oh, there we go.
I
Okay.
believe you have a talent for piloting.
Oh,
I hope
yeah.
you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Oh, we gotta land now. Maybe. Oh, no. We did it. Okay, yeah, now it's running just fine.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
You see all the stuff just popping into the background there? I think there's an issue on the
You
ground.
seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
Give me my PPL. Cranky German says, I think I would rather have no voice acting than AI voices. I kind of agree. I wonder if I can turn it off. Yeah, really weird that it's so stuttery on the ground. Hey, you're welcome, M5. I wish you the best of luck. I'll check out your stuff. If you have anything up on your channel, I'll check it out. Let's bring it up here. Nice. Yeah, I'll check out what you got there. Ryan dude says, oh yeah, fell asleep, came back. Ryan dude then said, I upgraded to use 3060 a few days ago from a 1650. The difference is quite noticeable. Yeah, that'd be a substantial step up for sure. Congrats on the upgrade. Jake said, for COD, they fired the voice actors in hopes of using samples for AI, and I believe they're getting sued. Good. That's garbage. Yakinono said, my buddy's a pilot hobbyist and now a flight instructor. Along with lessons, started off with Microsoft Flight Simulator and the hardware. I think this can be actually a good way to learn the principles of flying if you're playing with all the assists off, you know? But it has to run not like ass for that. Yeah, I saw that, Jake. I read about that. That just feels so disgusting, that kind of behavior. Alright, thank you, Thorek. At least you made it for the very first flight here. You have yourself a good night. Thanks for chilling with us. Happy holidays. I hope we see you again before Christmas next weekend. Starter Shane, you just got your new PC yesterday? Nice. As always, new PC feel is fantastic. Euro, I've not played Scythe. Is that the like steampunk Soviet one?
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
I don't know why I find it funny the way he says PPL. Okay, certification. Let's see.
You can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
Huh, okay.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
My PPL. Alright. Wow, there's a lot of certifications you can get here. Hook endorsement. Heavy airliner rating. Yo, this is cool. It's basically a skill tree for flying. The PPL allows you to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. Checks out. Nice, Thundershin. That's a great build.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
I'm gonna say I'm probably not, so we should do some training. I'd recommend to train more to have a chance. Yeah, that's fair. Aircraft available after exam. So once we finish our exam, we will have access to a Cessna 172 Skyhawk, a JMB VL3, a flight design CTSL, and a Robin DR400 100 Cadet. Gosh, there's a lot of training to do here. I guess we better get to it. Probably not that exciting, but Oh well. Let's see what we can do here. Time to learn the basics. Let's start it. I have played this game before, and I played Flight Sim 2020, but it's always good to have a refresher because there's a lot of controls in this game, and I kind of forget what the controls are in between times playing it. Looks like it's maybe not as stuttery as it was.
Welcome to Sedona. I'm
Wait,
Captain
how did I
Jeff
suddenly end up in
Molina, and I'm your
Sedona?
instructor.
I thought we were
In this lesson, we're going to start on the ground.
I thought we were
and
Qualicum
focus on
Beach.
some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 172.
I'm pretty sure this lady's AI as well.
Grounded.
She sounds very AI.
In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar.
Okay, I'm just gonna try something here. 1 second, friends. 1 second. Let's try that. It's kind of frustrating because like my GPU and CPU are both sitting at about 50%, and yet it's still kind of running like ass. So I don't know. But that looks a little smoother. A little bit, anyway. Slightly, maybe. Open the camera toolbar. Have no idea how to do that. Can I? Sure.
The
Camera
camera
panel.
panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now.
Okay.
In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now.
Yeah, somehow this is even worse. You're right, Naga. That's a Skinwalker voice. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Kyle? Good to see ya. Stoner Shen, tonight I'm drinking the Buddy the Stout. Spiced oatmeal stout. From Parallel 49 Brewing. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Cleo says, I like how they're teaching you the basics of flying once you're already at the airport. I mean, I guess you gotta start at an airport if you're gonna learn how to fly.
Alright, as we've
Maybe.
seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a
Whoa,
window
she's
to look
here.
outside.
Hello, madam. I didn't expect her to be right there. She's also just staring freaking straight ahead while talking to me, which is extremely awkward. We did it, guys. Congratulations. That truck must be the culprit. Yo, my dude is such a tool. It's great. Oh boy. Yo, we got an A on that. Next training, let's do it. Don't look at her too long, she will steal your soul. For real though. Cleo says, my dad is learning to fly and he's got all these huge books to study and exams to pass before they let him fly alone. Pardon me. Tired. Good luck to your dad with his certification. My understanding is, yeah, it is a tremendous amount of work. But he should just play flight sim. He could just do this and then test, you know? Just that easy. He doesn't need all those big books. Alright.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke.
Uh-huh.
The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less.
More or
Turn it
less.
left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay.
Ooh, look at him go. Okay.
Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it
There she is again. Oh, jeez. Ah, don't look into her eyes. Don't look into her eyes. Yo, what am I looking for here? Pulling on the yoke. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder.
I'm terrified of this woman in the seat next to me. Okay, quickly look past. Quickly look past. Okay, what am I doing? Rudders.
Great.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power.
It's so unnatural the way she talks. Yo, what's up, Pembo? How you doing? Bakery guy said, I'm in multiple flight sim groups and some people have crazy flight sim setups. I know you can easily spend thousands and thousands of dollars on those things. Some are ex-pilots and still use flight sim for that realism of flying. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to go for it, I gather that these things can be remarkably realistic. Yeah, you should definitely let him know, Cleo. Just tell him to play this. It'll all be good. Yeah, I feel like she's just gonna consume my face at any moment here, Naga. Bruce says the funny thing is you have to use those headsets. It's so loud in that cabin. Yeah, I actually flew in the cabin of a float plane once, and yes, most definitely had to wear the headset. Bakery guy says, I wish I had a 4K monitor to run this game, although 1440p still looks nice. Well, I'll tell you, for whatever reason, it's running like ass, even though I'm running this in a 1080p window. So that's pretty rough. But I was running it on my monitor at 4K previously, and it was running fine, so maybe it has something to do with streaming at the same time. I don't know.
Push it forward to increase power.
Oh, I see.
Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power.
I did it. I did pull the throttle out. Excuse me.
Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle.
I have
Look
deselected.
away from the throttle and increase power.
A.
Set your throttle to idle.
B.
Excellent. When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You'll find it on your PFD screen in the top left corner. This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen. It measures the speed in knots.
I can barely
to check
see
your
this.
altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen.
Okay.
Not all aircraft have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments.
Like these
You can
ones.
find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle.
Indeed.
They are respectively on the left and right.
Nice.
The analog altimeter has 3 hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals.
This is definitely putting me to
That's
sleep.
all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
Hey, we get to fly. But yeah, it is kind of weird that we're starting from this when we already flew earlier. Bruce says the most frightening thing he had me do in the lesson was to do a stall. Yeah, that would be terrifying. I don't know if I would want to do that. I don't think I want to intentionally stall a plane. Thank you very much. Baker Guy says LG recently released a 4K 240 hertz full HD 480 hertz. Yes, yeah, the dual mode. I've read about that one. That is a pretty cool concept. Yeah, I think that's a really neat idea that you can run at 4K 240 or 1080p 480. I mean, 1080p 480 is such a ridiculous refresh. There's very little you can drive at those frames. Bruce says the pilot I was learning from had iPads installed on the yokes as part of the training. Okay, we flying.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level? This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Let's dig deeper into what that means. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
There we go. Now we have to do this for 20 seconds. Okay.
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Thanks, lady.
Excellent.
I...
That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Wait, which was it?
Now, let's level back out.
She's like, excellent. That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better. Now level out. Okay.
Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable.
For anyone wondering.
That's good. That's okay. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
I'm doing this as carefully as I can with the thumbsticks on this controller.
As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up. Great. That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Alright, thanks.
Okay.
I think.
Bring us back to level flight. Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. Nice.
Nice.
That's good. That's okay. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch.
Which is it?
Avoid overcorrection.
She's like, nice. That's good. That's okay. I feel like she's negging me. I don't know. I could not hold that any more like level than I was. That was freaking B. Come on. Come on. Pitch up to climb 60%. I was like right on that line the whole dang time. How could you be any more precise than that? With thumbsticks, I don't think you can. If you had a proper stick, maybe, but it's really tough to be more precise than that with thumbsticks. I take issue with this grading. Yeah, 4K 240 hertz. Yeah, it doesn't exist. I mean, if you're playing like a low spec game on low settings, sure, but like nothing modern on high graphics isn't gonna happen. You can't even do dual 4090s anymore. SLI isn't supported anymore. There just ain't nothing. Bruce says no, he just had his yokes modded so you could always see your GPS and flight plan on the iPads. You can also see restricted airspace perimeters that you had to fly around. That's cool. That does sound pretty useful. Does sound pretty useful. M5 asks if this game is fun. Yeah, I mean, so far it's a little boring, but I think it'll be more fun once we actually get out there flying, for sure. For sure. yeah, bakery guy, you didn't purchase it because it's 1,000 USD. Fair enough. Fair enough. And it's only offering the 32-inch. You would want something bigger, is that right? Cranky German says, I'm sure they spent tens of dollars on that top tier voice acting. I bet. It definitely. They probably didn't spend anything. It's probably like a Microsoft default thing. And these guys, you know, are owned by Microsoft. Maybe not owned by, but Microsoft is publishing, of course, the series. So I don't know. Is Asobo? They must be first party Microsoft Studio. They must be owned by them. So they probably didn't have to pay anything for that. Novark. Great stream, Nick. You're doing awesome. It's okay. Keep working on it. Right. It's exactly. It's like, what? I think the AI is just trying to gaslight me. Sargon says they really couldn't have just hired someone off the street to read a script into a microphone. That AI voice is so off-putting. Yeah, I do not like it one bit. Alright. This guy's real proud of his B. Let's do the next one. What is my favorite plane? Asks M5. I don't know if I know enough about planes to say. But there was one that I was flying with in Flight Sim 2020, which is I think one of the ones that we do unlock after we finish our flight training. But I forget what the heck it's called now. It was the second one on that list. But I remember that thing being really nimble and a lot of fun. Oh, we're going to learn how to turn now. Derby says, no, Asobo is independent and they want to stay this way. Really? So that's pretty crazy that Asobo is an independent studio, but they are the primary developers for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I wouldn't have guessed it.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon.
Dotted line matches up with the horizon. Look at that. That's like right on the dang horizon. Pretty much. Pretty much. She's probably going to give me like a C for this.
That's good.
Just good, that's it?
Watch your altitude. It wasn't constant during the turn.
Bro, you told me to...
Let's see you level back out.
You told me to keep the line on the horizon, and I did. What else am I supposed to do?
That's good. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings.
I'll probably do better.
You see a series of notches representing 10-degree increments on the attitude indicator part of your PFD. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees. Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then, maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop.
Second notch? There? I think that's there. I can barely see it.
Keep working to maintain a constant altitude during the turn. Level us back out now.
I don't like this one. This skinwalker.
Great. Small corrections on the yoke will lead to more accurate turns.
No. I completely agree. M5, the AI voice is extremely off-putting. Alright, solid B. I'll take it. Seriously though, the turn left, she was like, make sure that the line is lined up with the horizon as you bank. And I'm like, okay. And like, I had that line right on the freaking horizon. And then she's like, make sure you maintain your altitude. It's like, well, guess what? If you want me to maintain my altitude, I can't keep the line on the horizon. I don't know what to tell you. That lady is not ASMR. I concur. Super unhelpful. Bakery said, no, for my monitors, my preference is dual 27s. I feel like 4K at 27 inches, though. That's like really, really tight pixel pitch. If I wanted bigger, I may just go with the smaller C4. Yeah, like a 42-inch C4 for sure. I don't know if the new panels aren't selling as good, but I've even seen some major discounts on C4s. I feel like the LG C series always gets discounted pretty heavily towards the end of the year, because they'll probably introduce like the C5s in what, like February or something, March maybe. I'm guessing. Bruce says, I wish there was an uber technical sim like this for snow speeder training on Hoth. I would be all over that. Or just like Star Wars ships in general. That'd be amazing. Cracking a Fat says, let's go. I thought I may have missed the stream, but you're only just getting started. I've been going for a while, but I had to restart the stream. We were having some technical issues. Turns out restarting didn't actually fix it, but anyway, whatever. I should nosedive and see if I can scare the robot lady. That is tempting. That is tempting. Try this offer size. Oh hey, I just noticed Tuba Fett requested a whispered compliment for Bakery Guy. Yo. I'm sorry I missed that, Tuba Fett. Thank you for that very kind request. Whispered compliment for Bakery Guy. I think, you know what I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna say, Bakery Guy, I really appreciate your positivity. Your positivity about just all kinds of stuff, but every time you come in here, you seem so jazzed to be here, hanging out with us. Even if it's been a while, you haven't been able to make it, regardless of what's going on in life. Like, I know you face challenges and all that, but you come back with this amazing attitude, this incredible positivity, and you bring that positivity in the chat here, and I love it. I love the vibe that you bring, and I really appreciate, you know, that you bring that positive atmosphere with you. I think it's really, really cool. So, thanks for bringing that enthusiasm. Thanks for bringing that positivity and being such a just awesome part of this community. And thank you, Jubafet, for requesting that whispered compliment for Bakery Guy. Well deserved, to be sure. Well deserved. Lyrics, I'm giving you back your 5 minutes of gameplay request. All right. Let's see what we got here. Power settings. All right. Let's start.
Let's talk about the throttle.
Let's talk about the throttle.
If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine.
Okay, thanks, lady.
Cessna 172. That relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer on the PFD.
Do I have the
Pull
need
back
for
on
speed?
the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800.
Don't talk about my throttle. Set RPM to 1800. Where is my RPM? I don't know. Where's the readout? Okay, there it is. Engine number 1 over on the left. Oh gosh, it's way too low now.
Look
There
how
it
your
is.
speed and altitude are also decreasing. Excellent. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2,400 RPM.
2,400 RPM. Whoa, that was way too much. There we
Your
go.
speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well.
I've got a positive attitude.
Nice.
Nice.
That was excellent.
Oh, thank you.
With piston planes like this Cessna, it's common to have power targets defined in RPM.
These training missions, man. Yeah, don't you dare talk about my throttle, lady. You don't know nothing about my throttle. Skinwalker. Barely human remark meant to sound exciting. Yeah, they're cracking jokes now. If you have the need for speed, the throttle is for you. I am very realistic, lady. Oh man, you guys. Logan's in. Thank you for the hydrate or snack request. My blood sugar is fine, so I'm gonna go with the hydrate, and I'm gonna hydrate with this neon orange soda. It's orange Fanta from Wendy's. that's what I have next to me here. It's basically water, right? It's my non-alcoholic drink of choice here. Alright, let's keep moving through this training. I'd love to get my pilot's license by the end of this stream, but that might be a bit of a stretch. Okay, we're doing a maneuvering test next. Ooh, that sounds scary. That sounds scary.
Maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore.
I don't know about that.
Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees.
Sure.
Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
5,500 feet.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
I'm actually not sure where my heading is, if I'm being honest. Oh, it's up there. We're getting there. We're going mostly north.
Descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
I am reducing throttle.
That's good. Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
Okay.
On the Cessna 172, you need full power to climb effectively.
Alright, let's ramp her up. And a south heading, okay? Let's turn 180 degrees. I honestly did not expect the career mode to just be a whole bunch of tutorial stuff right off the bat. I do apologize because this is actually pretty darn boring. But if you're here to fall asleep, maybe that's not such a bad thing. Okay, we're getting close to the southern heading. And we're getting close to that 6,000 feet. Shouldn't take too much more. There we are.
Nice. The turn's
Nice.
good, but try to climb faster in the future.
Why?
Alright, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees, stay at 6,000 feet, and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
Okay, set speed to 80 knots. Okay, we're gonna slow down a little then. And we gotta maintain this heading and this altitude.
Go ahead and reduce your speed.
I am reducing my speed, lady. I'm trying anyway. I'm reducing my throttle. Problem is we climbed a little high. We're at 6,200 feet now. And so in order to get back down to 6,000 feet, we gotta nose down a little bit, but that means our airspeed isn't really declining. Because when we're dropping altitude, our airspeed kind of increases. Like we're sitting at 85, we need to be at 80 knots. So I'll get to 6,000 feet and then I can hopefully drop the airspeed a little more. I mean, I can reduce my engine power even further, but man, she's gonna skewer me for this one. She's gonna be like, you sucked. Oh yeah, now we're majorly dropping speed. Oh my gosh, she's like weirdly quiet for now though. Okay, we're 6,000 feet again. So let's try and... This is like quite hard. Oh shoot, now it's my hitting is incorrect.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Review straight and level flight to better manage your speed and altitude.
Alright, thanks. Thanks, lady.
You did well, but you can do better.
Okay. Not patronizing at all. Yeah, that was pretty rough, that last part. That was tough. Compromise says, I'm here for the commentary. Well, I hope the commentary is enough to 29% on that last step. Yikes. I'm glad you enjoyed the vibe and the commentary. This lady is stressing me out, says Cleo. Is there an eject button somewhere in this cabin? Yeet. Just get the F out of here. It's definitely hard to keep all that stuff set. At least you tried. That's right. It makes sense, Bruce, that they would pattern this after like learning how to fly an actual plane. Oh, we get to learn about pre-flight checks. Fascinating. You kind of got to keep your eyes on a lot of things at once, eh? Okay, it's not stuttery crap on the ground here. What changed?
Hello. Today we're going to
Hello.
all the steps that precede turning on your engine. Those steps are essential to ensure your aircraft's integrity and that everything is in order for a smooth and seamless flight. First of all, stretch your legs a bit and take a look at your aircraft and your surroundings. We never took much time to look at our aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to inspect it.
It's running absolutely fine here. Now, what's the difference between here and that first airport? I mean, it's like a little bit chunky here, but way smoother than it was that first airport. Oh god, she's in there. She's in there. We have not seen her exit the plane. Maybe she's part of the airplane. She's the plane spirit. It is a nice looking plane, I will say. GLaDOS vibes indeed, Coppermine. Nice reflections. Are they screen space or are they ray traced? I think they might be ray traced reflections. They're not showing the typical screen space artifacts. Oh, some of them are though. Yeah, no, they are. See, if we look, if the plane leaves the screen space, the fuselage, then the reflection of the fuselage also leaves. So yeah, they are screen space reflections. I've looked at the plane. What am I supposed to do now, lady? Lots of little bits here. Static port cover. Engine covers. Little flags. What are little flags about? Am I supposed to remove my engine covers? I don't know. Yo, where'd they go? Come back. Uh-oh. I don't know how to make them come back. Well, hopefully we don't need those. Probably not very important, right? Remove before flight. Alright, let's get rid of that. We probably don't want that. I don't know. Let's examine that right flap. Oh, I am supposed to actually, like, hit the things. Okay. Oh, open that oil cover. Yo, dipstick. Okay, oil's good. I didn't realize I had to actually check all this stuff. How do I close it? Please. Okay, I'll just leave that open for now. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Not getting much direction here. Okay. Captain's log. Stardate December 16th, 2024. Bruce says not a lot of polygons on the screen at the moment, just the plane. Yeah, true. Guess when we look into the distance. But there wasn't all that much going on in the previous scene. There was a lot of trees, I guess. There's sphere trees here. Let me examine the aileron. Am I seriously supposed to check every single one of these things? It just says use right stick to look around. I mean, I've definitely done that. But it doesn't seem to be... Oh, let's remove the tire chocks. Okay, okay, alright. Nose gear tire. Let me see it. Let me see it. Looks good, looks good. Right strut. Looks good. Looks good, bruh. I feel like I've checked all the things now, huh? Oh, no, there's still things to check. Baggage door. Maybe I'm just supposed to get into the plane when I'm done, I don't know. What if I just got into the plane? Okay, I guess that's what we were supposed to do.
You might have noticed some extra bits on your aircraft. These are the covers and chocks.
No, don't stare at me. Don't take my soul.
Covers are installed when the plane is not in use and are meant to avoid damaging its sensitive parts. Chocks are there to immobilize the aircraft. You'll need to remove them before takeoff.
I already did. Oh, I did not remove the static port cover. Crap. How do I get out of here? Let me out. Pilot lady? Why, she died 10 years ago. This very night. Steel neck. Oh, God.
And we're done for the outside.
Nice.
So now that we're sure your aircraft is functional and ready to taxi, let's check the inside.
Back in with the skinwalker.
You've been given an EFB, also referred to as an electronic flight bag. It's a tablet that stores critical flight information and is the ideal tool to prepare your flight plans and enhance your piloting experience. Open it and take a look. Feel free to follow a quick guided tour of its features.
Left bumper. Start. Oh wait, no, left bumper. Wait, is this right? Am I I on the right thing? No, I'm definitely not on the right thing.
The YEFB
There we go.
features an interactive
Left bumper
map,
select.
a flight plan editor, aircraft and current flight
Then
information,
whatever.
a nav log, as well as fuel and payload options. The YEFB has plenty to offer, but if you want to get directly into the action, you can turn it off after you finish the quick tour.
Do we want a quick tour of the, what I assume is supposed to be called an EFB, but she just calls it an AFB? EFB? Fine, a quick tour. Uh-huh, flight planner app, okay. Aircraft app, okay. Pilot book app, alright. Settings, uh-huh. More apps. Okay. Close the EFB.
It seems like we're all clear on the checklist. Now start this pretty bird up.
Now start this pretty bird up. Start the engine by completing the checklist or quick start with the right bumper and down. Well, what would the checklist be? Where would I see such a checklist? No. Flight details. There we go. No. Navigation log. No, whatever. Let's quick start this. Quick start this thing. Oops.
Now that we've covered all the preparations, let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Let's get to the good stuff, shall we? Yeah, Hell 9000 voice pack would actually be fantastic. For apps, I recommend the mozzarella sticks and loaded tacos. Delish. Love it. Okay, it's takeoff time, or it's taxiing time. And then will be takeoff time. Let's go. Maybe we'll get to take off here. We'll find out.
Let's take a moment to talk about taxiing. Taxiing refers to moving the aircraft on the ground under its own power. In particular, getting from the ramp out to the hold short point on the edge of the runway. Steering on the ground is managed through the rudder pedals. That's right, unlike driving a car.
That's right.
We turn by using our feet. Okay, ready? With the throttle idle, release your parking brake.
The crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure in Flight Sim 2020 they had these exact same tutorials with a very similar sounding lady, but I'm pretty sure she was actually voiced by like a human being in 2020, from what I recall. I don't remember her sounding nearly this robotic.
Release the parking brake.
Release the parking brake. What if I don't want it?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, gently increase throttle to get the aircraft moving.
All right.
Easy on your throttle. Use your rudder pedal to turn left and enter the taxiway. Increase throttle to gain forward momentum and then reduce RPM accordingly to match a fast walking speed while taxiing. Now, test the brakes.
Braking.
Good.
We're good.
Brakes checked. Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop. Remember to control your speed with throttle and brakes. See the
Let's
crossing
go.
in front of us. Stop before it, as if traffic was coming off the runway.
Okay, all right. We're just cruising real slow up to this thing. Not actually sure where that crossing is. It's really hard to see from here. If I'm being honest. Oh, I see. Oh god, I'm going too fast. Oh god, I'm going too fast. Oh god, I'm going too fast. It's okay, we got brakes. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect stop.
Alright, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 next. It's at the far end of the airport, near the head of runway 21. Stay as close as possible to the taxiway center, marked by the yellow line, and watch your speed.
It's really hard to see like what's on the taxiway ahead of us. Like hard to see out the nose of this aircraft or out the front window.
Watch your speed.
Faster all the way. Just slam it. Watch my speed. The lady says. I'm watching my speed, lady. But save R1 says faster. Watch it harder. Watching so hard. Bruce says, yeah, if you slam those brakes on, wow, we've like almost stopped. Slam those brakes on when you're throttled up, the whole plane will tilt forward and could slam the nose onto the runway. That sounds like a great way to have a very expensive accident.
After the right turn, come to a stop before the hold short point, in prep for takeoff.
She's gonna tell me to watch my speed again, I just know it. I wish I could see where the heck the point I'm supposed to stop at is, but I really am struggling to tell. It's like outside here somewhere, I guess. Whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Shit. Okay. Okay, thanks, lady.
Next challenge will be to keep the aircraft under control while at full throttle for takeoff.
Exhilarating gameplay. Nice. 69%. Nice. Safe R1 says it's not even about the gameplay, it's about his vibes. Super chill, I got you, bro. Thank you, Save R1. Y'all are here for the vibes. It's all we got here. Exclusively. This is a vibes only zone. No thoughts, only vibes. Okay. I don't know why we're looking at stars in space, but okay. Let's do it.
There's an old saying I like, a mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere. Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear. Check to the right to see if a vehicle is on the runway.
This AI voice is so bad.
To make sure no other planes are approaching.
Ah, look to the right, stare into my eyes.
Runway numbers are not arbitrary. Each number matches the first two number of the runway's compass bearing, rounded to the nearest 10 degrees. For example, a runway orientated towards the north would be numbered 36, which is 360 degrees on a compass.
Oh, I didn't realize.
No cross traffic.
That's how they were named.
And taxi into position. Now slowly taxi onto the runway and align the plane with the center line. Then stop your plane just after the number 21.
Where am I supposed to go here? Oh, over there, okay. Slow, faster. Wait,
Keep
what?
working on it, you'll get better.
Damn, I turn over there.
All right,
Terrifying.
let's do this. Apply full power, and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Use your rudder to stay on the center line, and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
Alright, we've hit 55 knots.
Now, gently pull back on the
Time to take off. Yo.
and we're airborne.
And we're airborne.
Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple of inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude.
Nice, Sutari.
Maintain 75 knots and we'll
Thanks
reach
for
our
the
target
rain.
altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to remove the left yaw or plane has when climbing. You can see your current yaw input by looking at the MFD slip skid indicator.
Sorry, the what? Maintain 75 knots? I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to hit 75 knots when I'm climbing. So I'm extremely nowhere close to 75 knots right now. But maybe if I level off, I'll speed up a little.
Okay, 5,500 feet. You've reached your target altitude. Good job.
Nice. Okay, that was alright. I now crave the approval of the AI lady. I need to hear her say good job. Just scraping by with a B on all these. B's good enough. Gosh, are we getting towards the end of this or what? Oh, we gotta learn to land, of course. Yeah, sure. Sure. Sure, bud. Sure. Well, it's getting pretty late. This might be our last tutorial for the night.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast. Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does.
I'm scared. She said maintain 65 knots. Oh no. Okay, 65 knots. Okay. It says I'm not aligned with runway. Bear Grylls, thank you for subscribing. How am I not aligned with the runway? I feel like I'm aligned with the runway. But this is telling me I ain't.
We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. Now,
Nice.
apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. Well done, but there's room for improvement. Keep in mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
I thought that was pretty alright. Bruce, you post a short video and level up on the Discord? What kind of video? Is this a flying video or a game development video? I'm a solidly B student here, I would say. taking a flying lesson. Yo, that's awesome. I'll definitely check that out. Okay, landing throttle management. Oh, I don't know. That sounds scary, you guys. Oops, I just backed out by accident anyway. Gosh, how close are we getting to done this? Okay, we're not that far. We're landing throttle management is where we're on. We then still have regular landing, downwind, and first solo flight. Oh yeah, this is the plane that I like. This JMB aircraft VL3. That thing's pretty cool. But I think we'll have to save my first solo flight for another time because I'm getting really tired. It is getting pretty late. Friends, thank you for coming and chilling with me on this stream. I apologize. It was a little rougher than I had intended. I don't know what the technical issues are all about. I'm clearly gonna have to like do some more testing with Flight Sim to see if I can replicate that issue where it's super choppy and figure out some settings to tweak to try and avoid that. Because yeah, that was super weird. But thank you for coming back after I had to restart the stream. I appreciate that very much. Next stream is gonna be next Sunday. That'll be my last stream before Christmas. And as is tradition, for the last stream before Christmas, I usually get a very special beer and we read a storybook, one that I think is really, really cozy and a Christmas tradition around these parts. It's called A Redwall Winter's Tale. And so it'll be a nice, cozy, soft-spoken storybook reading stream. It's got some really cute pictures and stuff, and it's just a very cozy winter tale, like the name suggests. So that's going to be next Sunday. What? You don't want to read a storybook next week, Cleo? Or you don't want the stream to end? Coppermine said, it's been great to catch a whole stream. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, it is my pleasure. I'm glad we had a nice, well, reasonably long stream here tonight. Longer than it's been for a little while, just because, yeah, I do have tomorrow off, which is nice. Chubafat, thank you for the rain to end our stream here tonight. Good night, Fresh Shizo. Thanks for being here with us. Yakanona said, trust me, we love this. I appreciate it, you guys. I really, really do. Hey, if you are looking for more ASMR nerd content, you know, there's always the YouTube channel, of course, but I did put out a fresh video tonight where we spent about an hour just poking around in the museum near the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That game looks jaw-dropping, with the full path tracing mode enabled and all that stuff. It looks so good. And that museum, like the details in that museum are insane. There's so much to see. All those artifacts are gorgeous. So I encourage you to check that out on the YouTube channel here tonight if you're looking for some more relaxing, chill gaming vibes. Cleo says, I need you to stream another 3 hours, please. Just casually stream till 5 a.m. or so. Yeah, I could probably 4 a.m., 5:30, 4:30. One of these days, I'll do like a 12-hour or 24-hour stream. I don't know if I ever will. Maybe for the channel's 10th stream anniversary. How about that? It's coming up faster than I'd like. Merry Christmas, Chubafet. And yes, if I do not see you all next weekend for the last stream before Christmas, I wish you a very Merry Christmas. If you celebrate, a very Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Solstice, whatever you may observe. I do hope you have a good one of those. But, like I said, I will be around next Sunday for one more stream. So, hey, before we wrap this up for good, let us I'm backing out of this because, yeah, the music on the main menu is so much more chill. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's go raid another awesome streamer, because there are some pretty awesome ASMR streamers here on Twitch who would be cool to go visit. Who is streaming tonight that we can go visit? Oh, you know who's streaming? Who's awesome? Lilac Moon. It's been a long time since we dropped in on Lilac Moon. He's a really chill dude. He does like music on his streams. And yeah, it's been ages since we visited him. So let's go see if he's taking raids right now. That's not what I meant to do. Raid. Alright, let's go. I think, yes, weirdly relaxing ASMR, music, and stories for the sleepies, it says. Alright, it looks like this raid's gonna work. So, y'all with me on Twitch, just hang out in the chat, sit tight. We will go raid Lav in about a minute or so here. If you are in the YouTube chat right now, feel free to pop on over to the Twitch chat so you can join us for the raid. When you get on over there, if you like what Lav's got going on, hit that follow. Support another awesome ASMR artist on this platform. I'm sure he will appreciate your follows, and it's a great way to show some support. And if you are a subscriber, you can always use our raid emote made for us by our dear friend FamCam ASMR. I do dearly love our raid emote. It's that one right there. If not, just, I don't know, let them know where you came from. Atwood, thank you for the follow. Atwood said, hello, I don't know why I haven't found you before. You have a very calming presence. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Atwood. I'm glad you found the channel. We're wrapping up the stream right now. About to head off to someone else's stream, but I'm sure you will love the vibes there as well. And I hope we see you again on a future stream. I'll be streaming again a week from now, next Sunday. Alright, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you making this place chill. Thanks to the mods. Love y'all.